Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I want us to talk about something. I know that some of you have been asking yourselves questions as to why people talk about you. I want you to know that people talk about you for some reasons. Within the community where you stay, within your surrounding, people who talk about you are those who know you very well. Because people who talk about you, it's rare to find that it's really new people who really don't know you. Because to talk about someone means someone has been close and really knows you so well. This could have been your friends from work, from school, colleagues from anywhere, or even intimate relationships you have always had before in the past. So people talk about you because they have seen that you are doing something different from them that they are not doing. And that thing is making them look at you in a different way that makes them think that you claim to be someone more than them. In other words, I would say jealousy. Sometimes they just look at you and their frustration comes in where they think like you pushed them from their comfort zone where they thought they were doing better, and here you show your major skills or your main skills that are better than theirs, and now that overshadows theirs within the same location or locality. So jealousy crops in, and then you become the centerpiece. You become the topic. Because the main reason is that now you are the top for them. That's where they've ranked you. Because they've seen you and they're threatened. They're threatened seeing you, looking at you as a competitor, that as a person who claims to maybe push them out of their comfort zone. So, what do you do when people talk about you? You need to know that one, you are powerful. You got all it takes. You need to build resilience and confidence to shine even better. Now, these people, another thing you need to know about them, are people that have been covered up by negative energy. Maybe in their past, they have been having hatred or felt that pain in the past that they need to push it onto you. And yet, you did nothing to them. Now, you need to continue glowing because you are a good person. As long as you're not harming them, and God knows you're doing the truth in an open ground to be fair to everyone, and you are not harming or taking anyone's space, you do not have to settle for less. Do not have to get in their trap where you have to coil down because they're talking about you. I think one resilience I have ever got in life with myself is confidence. I give myself 100% in confidence. People who talk about me, I do not give a shit about them. I do not have shame because I know I'm a good person. I know that I am a good person, and I know I am doing the right thing. I do not care how you tag me to be, because these people who talk about you start paying attention to every detail, every path you pass, who you're walking with, so that they cook and find something to talk and actually try to mess up your name. Characterization. What do? They just give you names that you are not. So if you need to really get out of this, then you need to have your power back. What I do personally, I never have fallen in a trap of people who talk about me. Most of the time, I dust and go. That is what I do one. The second time is I confront the situation and I make sure I ashame you. But sometimes it's also very good to walk away and just don't listen. But I like making people account for what they have done. I don't leave no stone unturned. My silence does not mean I am stupid. It's just because I've understood, but it's not yet the right time to ask it, because I know it's rocks that do not meet, but humans meet. Because most of the time, we have come back around the corner, and then I ask them. When they have come to me, I'll be like, hey, are you done with talking about my name now? And then I blast it in your face. And then I smile at you and walk away. That will torture you? I don't care. But I want you to know that as long as you know that you don't have this person paying your bills, you have your space, they have their space. There is nothing that you have to feel low about those who talk about you. You need to fix yourself and get more courage. Have your power back. Do not allow them. Sometimes you need to be careful those you trust. Those you think you trust most are those that really backstab us. What do you see them do? You think you love them, you trust them. Guess what? Because they know you so well, so it's easier for them to pour out there or when you get a clash. So you need to be checking on your different rooms. Who do I have? Having a larger cycle, trusting a larger cycle causes you more harm. So sometimes, recently, it has even gone worse, where you think as a girl child, you are leaning onto your mother's edge, knowing that you have no mother. And then you see some friends of your mother and think like, oh, I can lean on this woman or these women. And guess what? Or maybe women in church. Hell no. Everywhere is spoiled. The same mothers that we need to give them respect, that we actually value them from childhood. The same mothers that we go and humble ourselves and get advice from are the same mothers within our churches tarnishing us down because you're another person's child and probably you're better than their children. You become the topic in church, in their mothers' groups. Shame. Mothers, you can do better than this. You are our role models who need not to throw us away or frighten us, but instead catch us up and hold our hands, sit us down and say, my child, this is how it is done. Also, you do not need to prove yourself to anyone, because if you're my friend, then you know that I am capable of doing what I am being blamed for. It's good for a friend to tell you, but as a friend, I want you to ask yourself that what did you do when you found them talking about your friend's name? The best friend always calls them off. Another one keeps quiet and says nothing just to hear. As long as you don't do any of the two, you're one of the snakes. So guys, don't give a damn about who talks about you. Get your power back and just know you're better than them. Get empowered and don't give time to those who are ignorant and